No, you're nasty. What's up, guys? Evan 47 here. Welcome to Watch for the Plot. Subscribe for more content coming your way. Today we're reviewing a show called The Day That Guy Embraced Her. And surprise, surprise, NTR 47 is back. Are we surprised at this point? No. I have about over 20 to 30 plus videos on an entire playlist on my channel, so let's just get over the semantics here, shall we? So today, the show reviewing is a very short animation, 2020, made by Nur. However, it's very similar to Poro, where it has the 3-minute just text block screen and you have to read it like it's a visual novel, but it's not a visual novel because it's a so I don't know why the visual novel is necessary. Also, given the fact that all the details that they are giving you and delivering to you in the intro screen is going to be just devolved and delved into in the rest of the series. So it's almost no point in even doing this to begin with. Like, it completely pointless. And in the second episode, they waste 7 minutes with preview, text screen, and more preview of this shit you just saw in the last episode. So this one has a lot of filler to it in that sense, but regardless, I would say it's about 19-20 minutes each episode for 2 episodes, 40 minutes. So it's a decent watch. It's like a good just snack size watch. Now, what in particular makes this NTR? Why did I watch it? Why am I reviewing it? Why am I here? Why are you here? A lot of great questions. Well, let's get into that, shall we? So we basically have an office workplace, right? A bunch of adults, just regular people. And we have Yurina and Yukihiro, which are the couple of the series. And Yurina is like, I love you so much, husband. I caught you slacking on the job. I'm here to tell you that, hey, as a fellow coworker, you need to keep up. Even though you're my boss, technically, we should be keeping up because our boss is, just that whole semantic shit right there, right? Going at it like a couple would in the workplace. Double entendre there because they do get caught after hours going at it. Thus, it spirals into the blackmail NTR nonsense that this whole series is about. So basically what happens is, right, before they get caught, Yurina is told to train the newbie called Koichi. Yes, his name's Koichi, right? His name's Koichi. And Koichi's over there, just typing, hey, take your top off. Hey, I like your legs. He's typing that stuff on her computer while she's looking at it and trying to copulate with her, or while he's being trained. He's already in 5th gear. That's a One Piece reference, by the way. And wait, is it 5th gear? Fine, 3rd gear. One Piece reference regardless. And at this point, we already know he is fiending for some Yurina. On the train is his second move to trying to see whether or not she would fold, I guess. Because while she was talking to her husband on the train against him, a very common trope there, the borderline could be a genre and a tag within itself of how often or how much it is sought after in general. So that happens, and he's like, yep, that's my target. So the next day in training, he basically says, hey, we should eat lunch together, Yurina. Sounds like a great idea. At this point, Koichi just gives her the information like, hey, I have this footage of you. We can do one of 2 things. Either A, I turn it in, your husband finds out you're cheating, you get fired, you get broken up, you get a divorce, and you lose your job, or we can just... And just like the last show I reviewed, voyeurism is definitely a part of the series. I would even mention it's like the #1 part of the series besides NTR. The voyeuristic aspects, of doing it in the workplace, doing it in the restroom of the workplace, doing it in a karaoke place, doing it in the, just essentially trying not to get caught, but doing it in places where you will definitely get caught if this was any other universe where any sense of smell, taste, or sound existed for other people that weren't the main characters that were involved in the story. Basically, here's the funny part where she had to swallow and then she had to go right back to her husband because they're on lunch break, and then he kissed him. And I'm sitting here like, don't you smell, taste any of that? What, did she have a toothbrush at her workplace? And if so, when did she brush her teeth in the time span to get back to her husband? What is going on here? I don't even know. I'm completely lost. And so in episode 2, essentially is just that times 25, just amplify that, magnify it infinitely more. And it comes to this point where Yukihiro's starting to be like, well, wow, you are leaving earlier to go to work, you're leaving mid-lunch break, and you're training Koichi a lot more now. That's odd. anything going on? And then of course Urina's like, no, everything's fine, obviously. What's going on here? What are you doubting me for, dude? It's just run of the mill. Come on, chill. And we kind of find out that one of Koichi's intentions was to try to replace Yukihiro. In the last scene, they basically are on the cusp of getting caught because they were scheduled to go to a karaoke bar with Yukihiro. However, he didn't come because he was late. And so they're just going at it in the karaoke bar. She's trying to hurry up and finish the session so she can meet him and stop them from going inside so there's no evidence. However, that wouldn't work because, as I mentioned before, Yukihiro, just like most of these people in the NTRs, are blind, deaf, dumb, and immune to any sort of smells whatsoever. So therefore, she wouldn't get caught regardless. Now, it isn't as oblivious as, well, no, it is. Because there are multiple scenes where she would be literally right under his desk and Yukihiro would be like, hey, you see my wife, dude? Where is she? Oh, wasn't she just here like a moment ago? That's so weird. There are obvious moments like that. Completely obvious moments. So I can't really say this is not like that, but it completely is. It does play up to that aspect. However, because the animations are upon the stellar side, the plot holes that do exist, the ones I did mention before, aren't really patched over because they don't view as a need, right? There's no need to do that if this is what the crowd wants. This is what the market wants. They want to see the nerdy new guy, the nerdy new intern with the glasses and the smaller statue get the chick from the alpha male boss man who gets paid triple his salary. That's what the crowd wants. That is where the demand is going to, and you know, the studios will supply that consistently until something new pops up, until Lola Bunny pops up, until, who knows, anything else pops up. Lesbian unicorns. Who knows, man? Who knows? At the rate this is evolving, the taste in this, that, and the third, anything could be next on the chopping block when it comes to what draws the attention of the crowd that does consume this media on a regular basis. But yeah, that was the day that guy embraced her, and I must say it was a show. Okay, it was a show. That was basically it. Alright guys, I don't have an outro, but if I did, it wouldn't matter because don't make this far into the video. Good night.